Hello, welcome back to Favorites with Laura. So today I'm going to go through some Temu kitchen items that I have had that I purchased through Temu. This is not sponsored. If you're new to my channel, I do hauls. I want to get back to doing some more crafting and share that with you all. But this is a Temu haul, and if you like this video at the end, hit the like button. And if you're a returning subscriber or supporter of mine, I really do appreciate it, and thank you for stopping by again. You know, you don't grow, you don't continue on YouTube without that support. It's not just you. I've had a lot of people help and support that and grow my subscriber list and help to support. And I just want to give a little shout out to a couple of them. K is for Karen is one. My glam burger friend, I really enjoy watching her as well. Only in My Dreams, Anna, and there's a couple other, and Reviews with Sue. They all do reviews and hauls, and there's Twisted Gypsy too. I just adore all of you, and I know there's many, many more, and I do appreciate everyone. But I just felt like I needed to give a shout out because it takes all of us to keep us all supported, and it is a great community, our little channels here, and thank you again. So with that said, let's get started. So I did a kitchen haul from Temu here, just some gadgets and things, and I'm going to switch over in a second and show you on my countertop with the camera pointing down at my hands and the items so you can see them. This is one item that I've already unboxed, washed, and you're going to see me operate, or should I say figure out how to use, because my mind wasn't working. I don't know, things didn't click, but I eventually got it. So I think I left it all in there because I want you to realize I'm a real everyday person just like you, and I'm sure there's other people who've had different challenges with trying to figure out some of these things, and this seems so straightforward. But you're gonna laugh because I had issues, but I eventually figured it out. But I wanted to show you this box because this box is replicate of a kitchen aid device. That's what it looks like to me, some kind of a dupe of that. And anyway, it is a very good product, even though I am a little slow on the operation of it. So take a look and enjoy. And again, you're going to see all the items in description below with the links if they're still available. I do give pricing, but just realize that's the pricing at the time that I did this video, which is recent in June here, the end of June. But they change prices all the time. Don't come for me if the price is different, higher. Don't come for me if it's lower. Just kidding. Of course you wouldn't. If it was lower, we'd all appreciate that. So enjoy, and I will be back at the end. Okay, so this item up is a ice cube tray. It makes a cylinder shaped ice. You could flavor your ice. You could even make melon balls, and it would fit in there if you have a small melon ball. And then freeze them for infusing with water, which is a great refreshing beverage during the summer. But I use this as I filled the bottom with water, and then what I did was you put the top on, see those holes, and I added a little extra water to them so that it would make the full cylinder shape out of them. And yeah, so I was pretty happy with these, and it just snaps together, and I set them at the top. So it did take a little practice, make sure I got all the water in there, and I definitely did not want to have that water sit on top, so I did drain that off a little bit. Little finesse in the way you do this, but I'm hoping that with the expansion, because water does expand when it's frozen, that it would push up into the cylinder, and that's what I was going for. So there, that was a Lightning Deal, 6 cents for that tray set. So very happy with that. So this is a one-piece tableware washing brush, and has a little pot brush, a little resting dish part on the bottom for this brush, and it's super cute. It does come in a green as well. I got it for $3.86. Right now it's $3.86, and it is very cute. I really liked it, and I've used these kind of things in the past where sometimes the soap does leak out of them. What I liked about this unit is, I don't think that part comes apart. I tried. So if you know if it comes apart, let me know. It sits at an angle, so it helps to keep the soap from leaking out. So I did fill this up with a little bit of my dish soap, and It holds it without leaking it. So that was a major plus, because what good is it if it sits there and leaks? No good at all. And then see how it has like that spring in there and the lid? So that's what actually ends up pushing it out. You kind of, that top middle circle pushes against that spring and dispenses some of the soap below in the brush area. So that's going to make it work perfect. And look at the blue and gray. It just looks so pretty together. Okay, what you see here are the 5-piece fresh keeping vacuum sealed bags. What I liked about these items are the handle, the expanded bottom so they can set upright on the shelf in your pantry. My original plan was these would hold cereals and maybe rice and other dry products, but especially the cereals. I bought these funnels to go along with it. The bags I bought in all 3 sizes. They have small, medium, and large, or if you want to look at it, 1.5 liter, 2.5 liter, and 5 liter. And they were each $4.47 for the set, for each set. And so you can see how it opens up in the bottom. So it's going to sit flat. I really had high expectation for these bags. I bought these funnels to help put them in. I grabbed a box of cereal that I had here, and I was going to show you how we filled them up. Now, it didn't go as planned. First of all, the funnels are great. The funnels worked fine. I just had to expand it all the way. So I'm going to come back to those bags. I have a lot more to say about those. But next up are these 3-piece scrubby handle, good for the sink, the shower, whatever. I had bought a different one. You're going to see that come up here. But these seem very sturdy and well attached to the handle piece. And for $2.98 or I think 68 cents for an individual one, it is a good deal, especially with the plastic handle. I had bought a different product earlier with a handle in another haul, and it did come apart, but the sponge I can hold by itself, and I can tell you that scrubby side is awesome. I've actually bought that scrubby piece in a roll, and I love it for the bottom of my pans. Next up, you're going to see these phenomenal 6-piece multifunctional silicone sealing lid types, and they stretch over everything. The only thing I would say is I wish Temu or another manufacturer would make a larger one. I need larger ones to go with my mixing bowls. But other than that, these are stretchy. Love them. They are the best. And this pink set, I have the clear set that I bought before. This pink set have like a piggy nose at the top in the center. It's super cute. Then you're going to see these shelf liners. I love these shelf liners. They come in a 4-pack. And what's great about this is you can cut them down to size. I use them for my refrigerator shelves. They're easy to just pick up and throw into the sink to clean up instead of having to wipe up a hard to reach shelf in the refrigerator. So they're fabulous, and they give a little color. They do come in different colors, clear. I did see one with the daisy print on them, and I thought, oh, how cute that is. But you can use these for different shelves. They don't have to go in the refrigerator. Now what you're going to see is this set of vegetable onion chopper kitchen 15-in-1 food chopper, 8-blade cutter with container. $15.28 currently, and it has so much, can do so much. What I liked is it had the actual container, so when you're cutting it, it has a lid and you can just put it in the refrigerator after you prep your food. I do like and think it's part of a dupe of another product out there, a well-known kitchen aid product, and you're going to see me open this. You're going to see a lot of things here. Okay, so I was not quick, and I can usually figure things out. It did not come with directions. Who knew you needed any? Honestly, I was so brazen to think I knew exactly how this worked. So let me know in the comments if you've experienced the same problem sometimes. What I also like is this container at the bottom there has a little insert to it that helps keep the moisture away. So once you chop in some vegetables or whatever, look at all those little blades. Oh, that's so fabulous. It has a lot to offer. And I paid no attention to anything I took apart or whatever, as you're going to see here, because then I was like, what is this piece for? I was like, okay, so it has a little brush to clean out the blades, and I like that. But I like that little insert because it does keep whatever you're cutting. So if you're cutting vegetables, it's going to keep the moisture off the bottom. So it's all like the acrylic, the clear part on the bottom is a clear acrylic with the metal blades and then plastic pieces here. So I'm opening it all up as fast as I possibly can. And there's the holder for your vegetables so you don't have to scrape your knuckles against any of the blades. Okay, so I've washed everything and now I'm trying to reassemble, and I'm not quite sure what I'll do with that piece. I put a blade on the top. I'm trying to think about what I am going to do. So I grabbed a zucchini, washed it, cut off the ends, and now I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens here. So this part seems pretty normal. This seems like it's very self-explanatory. You just run it across there, and you're going to see your slices below. That totally worked, just as expected. Not a problem, and tastes pretty good too. So now what I want to do is try something different. Now, if only I knew how to get that other green blade out of there. So I grabbed a knife. There's little levers there. I don't want to break those pieces because they're plastic, and if you do it the wrong way, it's not going to come out. So I popped right out of there with the knife. It worked. I got it out. So next up is this. I was going to try something else. Okay, those of you who are experts out there are probably going to have a fun time with this because I just did not know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention when I took things apart. But here we go. We're going to try this, and just, I try it this way. What am I trying to do? Well, we don't know. Do I just keep that, see the top part of the whole image is upright, and I'm like not utilizing it. So I'm thinking I have to just push. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. I had no idea what I was doing. I was not thinking that's what I was doing. So I'm not giving up. I keep trying to do that. I push it down. I force it down. I push it through, but it's not just dropping normally. So, you know, I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's the way it works. And I tried twisting those pieces off. I got a little knife there, my old Pampered Chef sharp knife, and I end up eventually just using it to cut the pieces off from the bottom. I mean, oh my gosh, is this just not a total mess? I'm not really liking this at this point, but I know it's not the device. I know that. I know I could be using this a different way. And I struggle and struggle. I'm like, oh, okay, I got those cut off. I guess that'll work. And you know what? The zucchini still tastes good. It's just not what I expected. I still am not giving up. I keep trying. Just keep swimming. And then it hits me. Oh, look it. Literally, the lid hit me. Like, hello, that lid is supposed to do something. So it finally occurs to me, I probably should put something on that top lid. Now what? I'm still not 100% sure of. And I put one of those blades in, and if you can see, I guess I didn't get it on camera, but I have that little piece at the very top left of your screen here that actually fits. There it is. I'll show it. Fits in between all of those. Oh my gosh. And then you just push down. Wow. It's working. It's a miracle device. And it took me this long. How many minutes have we been looking at this? You guys. So I was really happy with it once I realized all it can do and how to operate it. Now I found these cleaning wipes. Now if you've seen in the past, years ago, sometimes you can still find them in the store. They're blue, usually like handy wipes. And so I thought I'd give these a shot, and I just love the handy wipes. I use them in addition to a sponge and everything else that you use to wipe up with. But I love them because they're reusable. This is one piece with 50 pieces that you rip off as you need. And it's $1.98 right now. And they do come in blue. And I think they also come in green as well. So I pull one out here because I want to show you. It's the same texture as a handy wipe. It's definitely smaller, as you can see here right now, and there's 50 pieces on here. So I'm like, 50? Well, they're definitely not the size of a handy wipe like if you buy in a package at the store right now. But you know what, those usually get wasted, and you know, this one, these smaller pieces, now I'm going to show you how strong they are to see if they're similar. So I stepped away for a second to wet it, so I wet this, and I want to see how strong they are. So they do the same job as the other handy wipes used to, and it's just what I want. It's a little small, but you could rip out two and keep them together if you wanted a little longer, but that works. And so I'm going to show you how strong it is. So I'm pulling it this way, and I pull it this way, and then I go back and I pull it the long way like that. It does rip when you pull it too much, especially when it's wet, but it's pretty strong that way. So I'm happy with this purchase for 50 pieces at $1.98. You can't go wrong. So I did go and get another one of these skinny ones. This is the Stay Hydrated on the Go. You can get it in a 3-pack, which I do have. And when I got it, it had a skinny bottle like this one. It's the 300 milliliter green purple one that I got. My son loved it, so I ordered just the single one for $2.37 for him to have. And it is a cute little bottle. I totally love this little bottle. And I have one that came with my 3-pack. I just like how wide mouth that is. It has the strap at the top, and for $2.38, right now $2.37, you can't go wrong. So I hope you enjoyed all that. Just so you know, those bags, I have decided to return them. And sometimes Temu lets you just keep, donate, or recycle the items. Sometimes they want you to return it. But I have to say, I've done both. This, probably because there were so many of them, I bought the 3 different size bags. And there's 5 in each, so that's 15. And, you know, it was just slightly less than $10 for all 3 of those items. And so they have requested that I return them. And I selected the UPS drop-off for no charge. I put them in a box to recycle a box I had, because with my orders and my thrifting and those hauls, I do have some boxes, so never a problem for boxes around here. And I just printed out the label they created immediately, sent it to my printer, printed it out, it's all packaged up, I'm sending it off. And so just so you know, you can select to have it go back to your original way of payment. You can have it as a credit on your Temu account, which I always select because I just have not ever seen where I'm on my last Temu order. Sorry, this not going to happen here. And then you send it back. You have 14 days to drop it off at the location they mentioned. So it's a UPS location for me, which is very convenient for me. You can choose the post office if you like as well. But UPS is so convenient. We have the greatest little UPS store here in town. So friendly. I just scan it in there. When I get there, I get a receipt. And then you also have tracking. Now, Temu's tracking and the tracking on the UPS website, they're not always in sync. Temu is very slow to update that. That is fine, and don't get too worried about that. I've been questioning it at times. I've had 3 items that I returned this way, and I thought it was taking a little longer, but it's not. It takes almost as long to get your credit back that it took to get your package. Just telling you the truth here. And I'm not worried. I know it's going to be out there, but you could always go to customer service and question the return, and they will definitely talk to you about it. And so what happens is they get it back, usually at one of their hubs or warehouses here in the States. So mine usually goes to the LA area because I'm on the West Coast and Northwest, but it goes down there. And then once it goes through there, even though they get it received, you're not going to get your credit right away, but it will go through a quality assurance test. I don't really think they do anything, to be honest. I think it's just a process of checking it in on the computer, and that's their quality assurance test, because you're going to get your credit back. Unless you send an empty box, which I don't think any of my followers would ever do that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't worry. You're going to get your refund. You're going to get your credit wherever you selected it to go. And I just thought I'd share that with you. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I invite you to do that now. I would love your support and following me. And I'm so close. I have some items. I think at some point, I don't know if I'm going to do an 800 subscriber giveaway or 1,000, because 1K is like a milestone with the YouTube world, and I would really love to hit 1,000. That's just a personal goal of mine. My first goal was 500, and I'm climbing there. I'm not quite there, but I want to give back, and I have the blessings to be able to do some of that. So I have some things that I think people would like. I'm going to put that together. I don't know what it's all going to be yet. I do know it will be packaged in a flat rate box. It will be only to the U.S. continental states, and it will be no charge to you, but it should be some fun items. I'll set up some more rules, and I'll really do a video just about that giveaway when I hit 1,000, or when I start to get close to it, I'm going to put that video up. I would love to make somebody's day by giving them some really cool items from Temu, from elsewhere, and it will make me feel good too. So thank you for watching.